Hey YouTube, it's Kidneydog. I was going to take a break, and then while I was waiting for milestones to click through, I ran over here just out of the hell of it. I can teleport to my base. So let's do it. I don't know why I suddenly can. Did he finally build me a teleporter at the other end or something? Because I hired that one guy, the construction person. But this should take me all the way back to Kennel, which I won't have a ship, unfortunately. Like, I can only explore Kennel on foot, but I'm on Kennel. No way. I'm back on Kennel. It really does work. Hi. I'll provide the blueprints for any construction item you need, but before you start running around the galaxy in search of resources, allow me to present you with this beacon blueprint. Build a beacon to mark your location, and you will be able to return there with ease. My builder is at their station, poring over some arcane project of their own. I'm delighted they joined my team. Their enthusiasm is infectious, and they have a wealth of ideas for the expansion of this base. But before we make a start on construction, they insist on improving my navigational capabilities. Beacons can be built using Z and recolored to remind you of a particular location. Under this beacon blueprint, build a beacon to mark your location, and you'll be able to return there with ease. You're welcome. We wouldn't achieve much if you got yourself lost and left me stranded here. It requires a voltaic cell and a carite sheet. Once activated, beacons provide a permanent navigational waypoint, facilitating repeat visits to specific locations. Beacon. Okay, but that required a thing. Like, I can make carite sheets. However, I cannot make whatever that other thing was called. A voltaic cell. I can't make those. Room parts. Okay. So, my good sir, the spodonium I need to calibrate a science terminal's diagnostic sensors is extracted from cacti that live in barren environments. Provide me with some, and I'll have this place ready for a scientist in no time. Already I've felt the benefits of having help on hand, but there are limits to what my builder can achieve on their own. I've asked them to prepare blueprints for a science terminal. The all-around knowledge a scientist could bring would open up enormous possibilities. In return, I am tasked with finding a supply of spodonium, an element used in delicate diagnostic circuitry of the new workstation. A thing that I don't usually carry, because until now it had no value. Oh, I miss my planet. I miss my planet so much. This is nice. It really is. This is... It's good to be home, without trying to sound cliche. Just easy to pick thamium. I'm not constantly fighting with the sentinels. Everything's lush and green and pretty. Oh, I love my planet. I'm picking up some thamium, just because I've kind of used a lot of it. Build a straight corridor. I'll build what I want to build when I want to build it. Thank you. Why would I build a straight corridor anyways? Hi. L-shaped, T-shaped, X-shaped. Yeah, I don't ever see the advantage of a straight corridor. Build a straight corridor. I have a lot of iron, right? It's all on my ship. No, I don't. I'm actually low on iron for once. But I need a voltaic cell. Oh, nice. I can just tell it to locate drop pods? Okay, okay. And then I can save. What are you again? You're a signal booster. You're a save point. Now I could have sworn... Oh, my ship is here. I could have sworn that I made a communication station. But I guess not. So, without further ado, delete color mode? Oh no, I'm happy with these colors. What can I communicate with? Welcome to Kennel. My original home. Actually, you know what? Station stands ready to accept any message left for other travelers to find. Oh my goodness. Oh, I can't do apostrophes, can I? Nope. There is no place like home. Now, I could have sworn I'd already built one of these. I know that cost iron, but... Did I build two? That looks like I built two on top of each other. Huh. Yeah, I had. I actually built two right on top of each other. There, fixed. But I'm back home. And aside from the cost of fuel, I know the location of a drop pod. That's awesome. With what I know now, I would have spent way more time on my home planet. Way more time. Like, the ability to get a drop pod and search for stuff, and like the materials you need really aren't that much. Oh, this is so nice. This is such a nice change of pace from like everything I'd just been putting up with on the other planets. It's nice to come home to like your original planet. Which means anytime I want, I can like restart the entire process. Boom. Yeah. Done. I'm gonna use those. Because otherwise I'd never get around to it. But I cannot get spodonium from this planet. Okay, no, head back to my planet. Let's head back. Hopefully I didn't restart all my progress. That would be kind of unfortunate. That's a resource bunker. I'm not super worried about it. Let's return to my base. Actually, did I ever go to that manufacturing facility? Let's find out. Did I ever visit that manufacturing facility? I would like to think yes. But just because I'd like to think it doesn't make it necessarily true. Now that, not what I was expecting. I'm going to have to piss off the Sentinels on my home planet. The real trick is to learn to do a whole bunch of things at once. Okay, now you're not going to like what I do next. I'm sorry. I really don't want to make you upset. This is my home planet. But I want to ransack this manufacturing facility. So it's got to happen. So I don't know why suddenly I just... Oh. They don't usually attack me while I'm in here. Deck manufacturing. Something deep within the complex is malfunctioning. Surfaces feel hot to touch. Hidden machinery clanks and whirs. A bead of sweat rolls down my forehead. Initialize laser refraction. Activate fusion dampening. Engage coolant chamber. Danger indicators plummet. The facility springs into life. I can now build a dynamic resonator. Necessary for the extraction of many other technologies that aid in exploration of the galaxy. Cool. I can make dynamic resonators, but they require chrysonite. And what did that say? Used throughout the galaxy in exosuit, multi-tool, and starship technologies. Oh, craft products in inventory slots. I thought it said crafted inventory slots. And I was like, where was this? Thamium. They'll leave me alone now. Ah, the original world. So nice. Okay. Did I really run out of fuel? I did. Okay. Well, there's some plutonium over here. This looks weird. It's like shiny. Now wait a second, it said there was plutonium nearby. I've now been there, so take it off the map, please. Thamium. It might be faster for me to just run home and teleport. Although without plutonium, I'm not going to be going far. Ooh, a locked chest. Power canister. Yeah, all good. It's the red. Kind of reminds me of plutonium. That's platinum. Nothing. Oh. I discovered a new place in my homeworld. Are they full of plutonium? I'd appreciate it if they were full of plutonium. Oh, there's plutonium over there, though. Atlas Pass. Silicates. Took the cargo drop, though. There we go, plutonium. But at this point, I think it is faster for me to just continue to run to my base. Oops. Oh yeah, you get so much more if you actually finish off the thing. 205. A lot of stuff flying around my home planet. I don't kill very many living things, but when I do, they're whip finds. Well, that thing's certainly tough. Wow. Impressive. So note to self, these iron and platinum are super nice for searching planets. In fact, could I ask you to do another thing again already? Will this actually work? Or will it detect the same drop pod? I don't know if that's a new one or not. Yeah, I don't know if that's a new one or not. Oh, right. They want me to build... Ooh. Glass roofed corridor. That's cool. Anyways, they want a straight connection. Now, the areas that I set out, that wall is fair game. Not really the wall I wanted to use. But okay, fine. So, control. Color. Oh, I can do it after the fact. I haven't placed it yet. So, place. Build a cylindrical room. Costs 100 iron. Place. Add a construction terminal. I already did this. Fine. Costs more iron. I probably don't have much. 22. Is that all of my iron? No, it's not. Available to build 0. Because I've already done it. Spadonium. Right, how much do you need though? That's kind of like an arbitrary, I need spadonium. I want to know how much. 50. Barren biomes. Good to know barren planets have spadonium. I don't really have a way to call my ship to me at my own base. That would be kind of nice. Yeah, it would. Anyways. Return to Eisendata 12. I hope that's the right planet system. I don't know why now all of a sudden I can do it when previously I couldn't. But it's fine. I can easily retrace my steps again if I feel like getting like hyper pink planet or whatever again. Cool. I can teleport to and from my base. What I need now... Oh good, it came with. I didn't see it in like the traditional spot like way at the back, so I got a little worried. But that's just me being silly. Hello everyone. Don't mind me. Those things are basically worthless. Buying for... They buy the suspension polluted for a lot. 2,000. Dynamic resonator is 27,000, but the stuff I need to make it makes it a lot harder to craft than just the other one. Right? Yeah, the chrysonite. But I could craft a couple of these. I don't see a reason not to. Here, you can have this. You're welcome. So carbon's very valuable at the moment, to me. Platinum's nice to keep on hand, and I learned that iron is nice to keep on hand as well. Sorry, rearranging. Silicates, isotopes, oxides. Yeah, let's do that. That seems like some kind of reasonably orientated thing. I'm going to keep the iron there. Let's say I wanted to build something. Cannon damage, phase coolant, cannon damage. Yeah, there's still a number of things I don't have that I need for stuff. But hey, as long as I'm back in the game again. There. Now hopefully I don't get in a fight between now and takeoff, or now and the next planet. Okay, so where do I want to go? No, I would never live on a Wendikars. That's a miserable planet to live on. Candensium, I don't need. What I need is Spodonium. So I need to find a barren planet. Candensium, abandoned building. These are the things I've already explored. Once I've explored it, you need to take it off the map. Rare technology available. Not in my experience. Alien monolith detected. You really know how to tempt me, don't you? That's like the ruins. I'm going to check this one first, because it looks interesting. None of these have Spodonium, so there's no reason for me to visit any one over any of the others. And I might as well quickly recollect some stuff. There, how are we doing now? 168. Nothing on me, of course. Move that crossed. Okay. So let's check Apis Plante. Actually, before I do that, I could just leave the system. Like, I don't have to stay here, I really don't. Can I fly through a hole if I punch one? Ah, yeah. I enjoyed that. I thought that was cool. I made a hole in a rock and flew through it. It's not super pretty, like some other games, but it's still pretty and fun. It's a lot better than other stuff I have available. Well, a lot better than stuff that was previously available. I would say there's been quite a space race as of recent in video games. Iron is one of the few things that you don't seem to acquire much of. Like the power cells and stuff, cover life support, and all that jazz. Whoa. Aluminum. Oh. I couldn't remember. How are we doing now? 374. It's much better. I would feel much safer taking on a fight now. Still need more plutonium. And I have my own thamium. I have a little, not a ton. But I do have the warp cells, so it's not a huge thing. And 30 seconds is plenty when there's nothing down there I necessarily want. I'm kind of just landing on this planet for the sake of landing on it. Because if I wanted to land on a planet to actually get something out of it, that rock looks purple. I'd go land on the one with all the markers on it. But I've already landed on that one, and I hate that planet. More iridium. Woo. There. Okay. So, Apis Plan. We're gonna make the DTE silent. Because I can pronounce things however I want. And that right there looks like a thing. I have really good luck on entering planets. Really good luck. Weather volatile, sentinel standard, flora copious, fauna ordinary. So I should expect lots of plant life, occasional, well, average, other things. Which, if you're wondering why my money was higher, it's because I went and uploaded a bunch of scans. I decided to stop holding on to all their names forever. Because I was never going to get around to naming them, let's be real. But hey, the Sentinels don't hate me right off the bat, so that's a plus on this planet. Do I still carry a bypass chip? I don't. Eh, it's fine. I could build one. So I could just build a signal booster to help me try and locate stuff on this planet. That's tempting. A lot of newly discovered things. Where's the door? Oh, it's over here. Yay, plutonium. I need that for liftoff. Hi. Can I accomplish what you want me to accomplish? Yeah, you're Korvax, I get it. The electronic platform is agitated and perhaps in pain. Its body buzzes and small arcs of electricity jump between its mask and shoulders. It jolts and shakes. It needs help. It reaches out its hand as if it wants to shake mine. I instinctively raise my arm in response, but common sense advises caution. It's perhaps in pain, its body buzzes and small arcs of electricity jump between its mask and shoulders. It needs help. Oh, I need to touch him to help discharge. The life form discharges an overload. The pain is intense. It thanks me with a gift. A health module +3. And I can actually gather those things. Not that health has ever been an issue for me. And the Korvax are happy with me. I will take your plants in return, buddy. And that refills shields. Things to keep in mind. Okay, what's with the observatory? The observatory's sterile functional layout suggests its former overseers could have been electronic in origin. Judging by the decades-old beacon flashing on the screen, the entity left this place long ago. Perhaps I can learn where the blah blah blah. 9162, 162, 962, 91. So 9, then 1, then 6. Now 2, 9, 1, 6. I learned a new location. Oh, I found a ruin. Okay. Somewhere outside of this range, in fact. That away. Oh, that might have been the thing I scanned down, actually, when I landed. Yeah, it might have actually been. That is plutonium. And that is a life form that actually doesn't like me. Oh, you're a carnivore. No, you're a scavenger. Well, it definitely looked like you just hunted that one thing. Hopefully, I won't have to fight a whole bunch on this planet. I would appreciate that. Okay. And giant rock pillar. With Atlas Pass things at its base, so I can't do anything with it. That's a rock. Okay, good on carbon, good on plutonium. Carbon 9. What does this cost? 50 iron and 25 platinum. I have plenty of platinum. But some sources of iron would be nice. Because it's 50 iron. There we go. That's enough to build one. But I don't want to build one here. I think I will actually take that elsewhere. Like maybe the ruins, perchance. And we'll see if that works. Because I don't... It'd be cool if I could just slap it down on any planet and use it as a resource finder. But I think you have to do it next to a base. So... Don't think that's realistic. Oh. If I can find a pod by accident along the way. Nope, not a pod. Pods are nice. Other things, not so much. Don't really care about them. I thought I saw something green. See, those are just going to be those multi-tool things. And I really don't care about the multi-tool things. Because, like I said, I'm not actually equipping any of them. That's nothing. I'd equip multi-tool things if they improved my scanners. Because my scanners could always do with more range. Or the speed I run at. Or they're all combat upgrades. And I wonder if that's just because I haven't built them. Like, maybe if I built combat upgrades, I would find upgrades for other things. But I'm pretty sure I get combat upgrades by doing combat things. And I get non-combat upgrades by doing non-combat things. Trade post. I actually don't need to drop off stuff too badly. So I will bypass on the trading post for once. I'm actually, like, not super in need of it. Now that is a slightly different looking ruin. They always remind me of castles, which are cool. I'm in much better spirits after visiting my home planet. I'm gonna have to do that from time to time. Whenever I get super frustrated with the game, just take a break and go visit my home planet. Where everything doesn't suck and isn't stupid.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
That looks like heat. Will I take heat damage if I touch the ground? No. Learn the word for data. Learn the word for power. And disruption. Whoa, 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 whoa. I can move that. Now, do I want to? The strange stone mark imparts the wisdom of the Korvax echoes to those who desire it. I do not know what dialect it speaks, yet somehow understand the story of those who once worshipped here. The echoes tell of a time long ago when the monoliths of the Atlas awoke the civilizations of the outer edge. Their presence filled them with a desire for knowledge. From these beginnings, empires were born, spoke out, and fell silent once more. An eternity that cannot be quantified passed. So the Atlas were first. Stalled. So what if I push this? I want to know what happens, like, can I do something if I line this up? Whoops. Well, now I'm never going to line that up. That sucks. So that's the monolith. Let's test my idea. So I can't just throw it down anywhere. Drop pod. Sweet. I should have been doing this on every planet I visited. Oh, that would have been nice. Now, if I ask you again, will you give me another one or the same thing? Okay. Now, if I ask you for something different, like a outpost, I found an operations center. Okay. Now, did you wipe the other one? No. So I can ask it for one of everything. I can ask it for a resource deposit. And one last thing. I actually don't care about a habitable base. So now, I can delete it, which reclaims a little of my stuff, but I keep the markers. Okay. I would say that's incredibly unrealistic, except for the fact that radiation sort of works that way. You can really just hide behind thin objects and it totally blocks radiation. So I'll let that one go. That's legit. It's called shielding. Look it up. Although usually you don't need anything more than like your hand to shield yourself. So, whatever. Okay, so to my ship, which is why I picked up the plutonium, because I'll need it to take off. And now we'll take off, refill what we just used, and go for the drop pod, which I passed on the way over. Okay, what did you look like? Or did you not exist until... Ah, who knows. Doesn't matter. I found you now. Ooh, and there's some plutonium over there. They cover the cost of my landing. So... I'd prefer if we didn't, buddy. I really would. I'd like to be friends. Prefer if we didn't have to kill one another. And I'm pretty sure this is a Gek location. Sweet. Okay, well, I wish I had known that sooner. Because that is going to make exploring planets significantly nicer. Searched all these? Searched all those. Oh, although I wanted... whatever. You would. It's fine. I don't really care. And now we can go try an operations facility. Center. So that's super nice that I can just scan down drop pods for the cost of platinum and iron. Which iron is like always readily available. I keep landing at these things, but they seldom actually have anything that I want or need. And yet I will continue to do so. Oh, this one's infected. But it's not so much of a problem, because the Sentinels aren't trying to... Like, that's the biggest difference, is when the Sentinels are trying to constantly kill me, I'm very much uninterested in, like, doing anything. But on planets where the Sentinels aren't out to just murder me, then I'll stick around and actually check stuff. Restore shield. But not life support. I did take damage talking to one Corvax, dude. What you got? A glimpse of crimson orbs between the clouds, a vast and baleful eye, unblinking and monstrous. Fear turned the blood into my the blood in my veins ice. I was so afraid it would see me, but then the clouds moved and it was gone. I was no longer certain if it had ever been real. Perhaps the fungal deposits from the last world I visited are still clogging my... Okay, so I've read that before. But these guys give me things like the extended sprint and shield. And the aeration. So they give me like the non-aggressive stuff, which is really what I want. Power canister. Plutonium. Plutonium. Research specimen. More plutonium. Beam impact tau. If I wanted better mining. Don't really care too much. Oh, it's really cold. Is that because of the storm? Or is this just a cold planet? Oh yeah. Let's actually make sure that we... Okay, that plant's actually here. I was gonna say, let's make sure we actually save the point by talking to this thing before I just leave. Cool. I'm sorry, Sentinel. It attacked me first. This here.
Radiation protection. Falling. Weather update. Storm clearing.
Is there a radiation storm? That's not friendly at all. Emerald. How much you worth? 275 each. I'm better off not mining. I really am. Mining's so seldom worth it. There we go. That's enough to build another one of those things if I find more platinum. Which is why I bother to stop for it.
Technology recharge.
I can't tell what it is. There's so many of these really small ones that there's like literally nothing here. Plutonium. But yet it's a point. Oh, I guess that's new. But like, I think this is really a nothing, isn't it? Yeah. This is just a meaningless little point. It's a life support drop. That's pretty much literally all it is.
Technology recharge.
So without further ado, unless I see a drop pod, which that might be. Yeah, it is. That's drop pod. I want the expanded inventory space. I'm sorry. Like, just more inventory space is nice. It really is. Which is why I keep stopping for every single one of these points. Is if there's a chance for more inventory space, I want it. Hey, big guy. That's a meat eater? Oh, no thanks. I will keep my distance. You can see there's plenty of these. Although they cost more, I think, every time. 70,000. Yep. I now have more slots than my spaceship does. It might be time for a spaceship upgrade. I don't want to have to buy one. Because that sets me so far back on getting a freighter. And I really want to be able to get a freighter.
Technology recharge.
Do you think it's a drop pod? No, it's a multi-tech tool. Is that one a drop pod? That's how this game gets played. Is that more inventory space? No, I don't think that's anything. That is a trade hub. Which, honestly, aside from like the one Korvax cube, I can do without. That is a beacon. Those are the other things I try to look for. Because the beacons provide a lot, actually. Shielding shards. Effigy. It's a beacon. What's up? Advanced life form. Where was it? There was a gear. That. How far away are you? Are you close? Not that these ever... Well, they seldom give me something good. Deflector. So now my screen's actually getting cluttered with stuff. Strangely enough. It took a while, but we're starting to get there. Condensium, which I can't handle without the hazmat gauntlet. And there is plutonium right behind my ship. You saw nothing. But I needed that. So we found an advanced life form. I'm still trying to get to this operations center, but I'm being detoured by drop pods and beacons and multi-tech tools. I mean, you really could just walk each planet. I'm not entirely sure flying is the best option, except that these tend to all be about 2 minutes apart. So then you can't get as much, like, if I weren't recording it, I'd be more tempted to walk every planet. But because I'm recording it, I'm not going to walk every planet, because that just takes a long time. So I don't think this one's abandoned. Which will most likely mean that I don't need to break in. I discovered Badlands, but where is the save post? That. Destination reached. Two. I think that's the space station in this area. As soon as I start shooting that, though, they're going to want to kill me. Yep. I think this might be faster to just shoot it.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
Okay, what's going wrong here? An automatic process has scrambled the output of the terminal. I can make out a few words, but the rest is lost in static. They could lead me to the overseer's workflow and bringing the facility back online. An automatic process has toxic. Automatic process scrambled the output of the terminal, and I can make out a few words, but the rest is lost. It's static. So I can make out toxic, which implies to me that it's a gas. Systems back online. Aeration membrane. Sigma. Well, poop. I already had that. Reload accelerant. That's actually a slightly new design. Oh, I can't interact with those. What the crud? I tried that on several other buildings. I guess I just wasn't close enough. Plutonium. And carbon. And that's everything. So, might as well take my loot. I killed 3. Yeah, there's the other one. And another tuna module. So these can go to the ship. I'll keep that on me, I guess. Which realistically, oh whatever, I'll let it be for now. I'm debating whether or not I should just destroy it, because honestly, I'm not going to use it much. Underwater planets aren't super common, but... Okay, so we have an advanced life form. Now, the thing with the advanced life forms is that I generally get a weapon upgrade from them. Like, I have been getting weapon upgrades from advanced life forms. So, we will head vaguely in that direction, while at the same time continuing our search for drop pods. And that is just life support. And some random technology, which is usually just like boltcaster clip or something. And I have plenty. So you're gonna have to tempt me with something better. And I guess I don't really have to look for drop pods. I mean, now that I know I can just find them by asking a planet where a drop pod is, really shouldn't be spending so much time looking for them. There's just better ways. And again, a part of this is that I'm not just so much playing for my own benefit as I am to some degree trying to play it in an entertaining fashion. Although this game is not the fastest thing ever created, so it's kind of slow. Did I miss? I missed. There's a landing pad right there. Whatever. Whatever. Those are big. Please scan them. I saw their shadows. Like, that's how I realized they were there, is I was standing here and I saw one of their shadows go over. Yes, no, no. Encyclopedia. Take a word for impossible. It's the first bed I've ever seen in the game. Shields. Okay, I cannot interact with the bed. Grenade intensity. Really don't care. But I think that's another reason why points like this exist with the bypass chip, is that I think it's really intended that you fly to a planet, land on it, and just wander from point to point. Like, oh, there's a thing way out there? Okay, I'll walk over to it. Rather than like I do, where I'm like, okay, let's fly, because that's faster. Hello, Mr. Korvax. That's shields. That's a multi-tech tool. Take the free carbon. And the free plutonium, because I never know what this guy's going to ask for. Oh, really? That's interesting. So I will get something physical from this guy. The life form shows me a complicated creature research data to see if I can comprehend it. I must look blank because the life form instead projects 3 holographic images into my visor. It's clearly seeking my opinion on the intellect level of my own species. I am shown a vacant-looking slug, a more advanced beaked traitor, and a member of its own vastly intelligent electronic race. It's clearly seeking my opinion on the intellect level of my own species? The life form shows me complicated creature research data to see if I can comprehend it. I must look blank because the life form instead projects 3 holographic images into my visor. 3 images, an electronic life form, a slug, or a beaked traitor. Am I trying to categorize my own intelligence? Well, I don't think I'm smarter than him, and I don't think I'm a slug. I don't understand enough of what he's asking. Ooh, this one's tricky. I would say I'm not as intelligent as him. The life form was clearly expecting this answer. It has ready technology blueprint for me. If I had said I was smarter, would you have given me a better thing?
I'm not sure what you meant by that question.
No one was talking to you, Echo. No one was talking to you. Takes carbon to interact with him again. Do I want to do that? The OJ Vibrant Inversion. Let's compare. My current one has 10 slots. My new one would have 9. In terms of the actual damage, that one's a little better, but that's because it has a combat +2. And it has a beam coolant +2. Whereas I have a beam intensifier and a beam coolant +1. It's an analysis visor and a scanner and a mining beam. No, I'm good. It's a neat design, but you gotta offer better than that. I have 17 carbon. Do I have carbon on my ship? No. So I could not interact with him again if I wanted to. Unless I mined some. Curse you, Milestone.
Radiation protection. Stabilizing.
Hello, my good sir. Wow, despite all I've learned with Korvax, I'm not using any words I've used. The lights in the electronic life form's casing start to brighten. It jerks its head sharply to the right, a strange buzzing noise signaling an onrush of unseen data. The download over, it downgrades its communication channels to those of conventional speech. I'd like a gift, which requires a convergence cube, which I happen to have. Oh, I have to do it again. Yeah, I'll destroy a tree. Wow! Okay, so destruction...
Radiation protection. Stabilizing.
Destruction's a good thing, sort of. Okay. I have my cube on me this time. Let's try this again. The life form agrees to help. Beam impact data. You already gave me that you only have one thing to offer. Fine. Then I'm just gonna leave. My ship's not parked on the platform. Okay, so this planet doesn't have the one thing I do need. I've been to a research deposit before. We've already visited the ruin. We just finished visiting the intelligent life form. All told, this planet was kind of a hit. I like this one. I've actually passed multiple trade hubs. We'll check one more thing, and then I think we'll probably be on our way to a new planet. That's a drop pod. And that's why I spin my ship from time to time, so I can see directly beneath me. Because I would have been sad to have missed that. And this is money, so I might as well do this. Money in the bank. Cha-ching. And I will take another one. Thank you. Yeah, they are increasing by 10,000 each time. But I like having more space. That's nice. $102 iron there, 395 iron there. I can get a little more. This is going to give me a lot more. I can tell because it's taking longer to destroy, which means when it finally does pop, I'll get a lot from it. Yeah. That's what I was talking about. Sorry to break your planet. Okay.
Technology recharge.
Okay, now the main reason for doing that is that while this place was cool, is that not a thing? That's a resource thing. Okay, while this place was cool, I'm okay to leave it. Kind of a been there, done that thing. Okay. So we've been to that planet. We have not been to that one. None of these have the spadonium that I need, unfortunately. Whoa. I have plenty of iron, so I can just jump to it. And the only reason for stopping here is because I have a lot of junk on me. Ooh! If I can just trade to that guy right away so I don't have to run all the way in, that would be great. Although I don't think I can trade to him without the stuff technically on me. Okay, there, that'll work. Hi, mister. Divine Atlas Entity. Oh, I don't think I'd... Yeah, I had. I've seen Atlas Entities of whatever. Let's sell. So you can take this. And I'm happy I haven't sold you all that. He'd really like that titanium. What about your ship? 27 slots. Oh, for 2 million. Heh. No. Okay, so one of the things I want to do though before I leave, because like I said, there's actually not anything in this system that I particularly want. Oh. Jerk. Trophium. Ow. Okay, let's not float into that. I am curious. Oh, I can land on moons. Question answered. I was curious if I could land on moons. Spodonium. Sounds like that's like a pasta or something. Iron will keep on me. Oh, right. I had things actually organized. The neutral element. Don't really need those for any of my things, so might as well go over here. I think that's all good. Cool. So I was curious if I could land on a moon, and I'm glad I'm going to get to land on a moon for the next course of action, because I would have really liked to have coupled those two things together. So now I get to find out what it's like to land on a moon. I imagine there'd be a massive planet overhead. Plus I need this spodonium anyways. Which I need 50 spodonium so that I can build a research station, and then I can hire research peoples. And then I can probably just leave the system. I mean, I could continue to explore every planet in the system. Not necessary, but I could. 3, 2, 1, landing. So this should be a relatively barren planet. Because he said spodonium was barren planets. What is that? Is that a floating rock? That's a floating rock. Oh, okay, that's as low as I'm allowed to fly. Aha. Sentinels, flora not present, fauna is limited. So there's like really no flower life is what they're telling me. Big winged rhino. So that's a floating island. Now, I sound very surprised by that because people said things like this didn't exist in the game. Like I'm just not even gonna bother anymore. I don't know how much of it was changed by the first patch. I really don't, because I wasn't able to play it before the patch. But I've literally found everything I was told was going to be in the game. Like, I don't feel like there was a whole bunch of lies. I don't feel like this game deserved all the bashing it got. I just don't. I mean, I've done, seen, participated, tried pretty much everything people said didn't exist. Oh. Oh, it's one of these. Well, okay. Come on. Nice. Okay. I rapidly flick through the alien warnings to discover what's brought the facility offline. All too late, I realize I'm doing the exact same thing again and again. I've done this before, many times. Engage temporal capacitor, recharge the flux crystals, reset clock. Warning. Time. If I'm doing it again and again and again, it's not the clock. The temporal capacitor ends the time loop. The facility resumes operations. Sweet. I guess I got Crolium? A highly resistant and durable alloy primarily used in starship hull construction, deep space exploration, drone technology. The Crolium trading market is a strong force within the overall galactic network. Is that a thing I learned to make, or is that a thing that I was given? No, that's the thing I can make. Because these things reward blueprints. Oh, that just give me money? It's like I just robbed someone's wallet. Plutonium. Learn a word. Oh yes, range boost Sigma. Scanner companion unit. Scanner detection range is increased. A powerful output modulator filters. Yes. I'm very excited about that. That's cool. It's funny, like, I finally get an upgrade for my gun, and the thing that I'm super excited for, it's not making my gun better, it's making my scanner better. Yeah, that's... done. Cool. Cool, cool. Very happy about that. I got a funny face again. I'm interested in how it grazes with that. I didn't press fire. I said change. Which leaves you. And I'll be passing all of that junk to my ship. I'll keep the pugnium on me. Here, I can have some of that. That's cool. I got a range boost. But none of that stuff is on my planet. And my planet's where I want to be. Because I need Spidonium. Can I break into the other side as well? No, I can't. There we go. Really?
Recharge.
20. I'll need more. And there's more. So now I have longer range scanners, which, as I have to harvest things like Spidonium, I imagine will be more useful. Okay, now try not to overlap that fuel type too much. I had to run past my ship. Let's take care of this. Go ahead and give me a drop pod. Oh, it must be like far, far away. Okay. Unless it's flying. I don't care about habitable base, but I'll take a colonial outpost. So you can use these things to find base locations, which isn't terribly useful. There's another manufacturing facility. I can make more stuff. You know how much I love robbing facilities. And I could ask for a resource location, but sure, let's do that, since the rare resources here are Spodonium. And then, Control, Delete. I forgot to check to see if I actually get my stuff back. Okay, and this should be no surprise to anyone that I prioritize. Oh, that shouldn't be targeting it. I prioritize. So these things are flying. Can I fly under it? No, it won't let me. So that's cool. That's floating land masses. I don't think I can build a better scanner here. No. But I could improve my shield. Not exactly close, are we? Probably platinum. Hold up. The other facility, not the one I was just at, is closer. In fact, it's within a minute. Is that the one I was just at? I really hope it's not. Because if it is, that's going to be sad. It's the only one I'm seeing, though, so I'm guessing that is the new one. So if I were to put my ship on one of those floating planets, would it be possible for me to get my ship stuck outside of my reach? Because you're supposed to be able to press against the wall to fly forever, but that would be like pressing on a ceiling. I'm tempted to try it, but I don't want my ship to get stuck somewhere I can't reach it. That's a different facility. It's tempting, but I don't want my ship stuck out of reach. Really, really don't. So what I'll do instead is I'll land, scan the giant scrub. That's a thamium. Isn't it? Really, you're not. I'm analyzing the thing behind it. I want to analyze this. That's not even real. Yep, I'm here. It's Yushu Flats. Sound like something big. I just can't see it. It's that time again. That's not fair. But I guess it's not fair in my favor. Because now they have to find me again. A fragmented file has frozen systems. The machine is stuck in a loop trying to open it. Its deletion could free up the outpost, but the file would be lost forever. Eva Iraz Zat Huva data blah 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 probability high. The file manages to reconstruct because probability was high. Unstable plasma. Electrothermal energy for use in land disruption grenade technology. Oh, these are the various things I need to upgrade, like... So if I were to upgrade my ship with this, I need Omegon, and this requires Graysonite, and a Gravitino ball, and this requires a Vortex cube. And those were things that, until now, I couldn't build. But I've been acquiring blueprints for these things. So now I could actually make that kind of stuff. Reload accelerant. No thanks. I'm good. Aw, is there not free money? Nope, no free money this time. Now I'm only good because the weather outside is chilly and I'm not outside. Wow, I have quite the flashlight. Huh. Chest, Spidonium. Zinc. I'll go for the chest. Night crystals? Used in the creation of technological devices and starship manufacture. I don't think we're going to be able to build a starship from scratch. Okay, so this has been an excellent little moon. What I need, though, is to get a little bit higher. Eight, 7, 6, 5. No, 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 no. We want to keep the speed up. I love the way it's staying right at 20 because I'm losing speed as fast as I'm approaching it. So that's why this is going to be like the longest 10 seconds ever. And that's a big creature. And there's no inventory suit. Yep. Getting expensive, I don't care. I wonder if I can do that like to an unlimited degree. There's always whip finds. I hate whip finds. With a passion. I have plenty of plutonium. I have way more inventory space than my ship does. Switch, not fire. Okay. So. That was fun and all. However, oh, I didn't realize it was upside down compared to it. I thought maybe it had its freight spots on the bottom, not on its top. Don't know why, because that's never the case. So if one of those leads to the deck, have I just always accidentally ran to the... Wow, I have. I've just managed to accidentally run to the front deck every single time. Hi. Oh no, if I'm gonna have a freighter, it's gonna be a Gek freighter. Not you guys. How much does your freighter cost? Even though I want a Gek freighter. 15 million. 18 slots. I wonder how much you can store in a Gek freighter. Or how much you can store in a freighter. Like, I would sure hope that the freighter can hold a lot more than your typical ship. But that'd be very upsetting. Bright light. There. I saw one of these. Yes, yes. Hello, traveler. How much do you sell it for? 19 slots. Not much of an upgrade. 500,000. I'm still hoping that eventually I can find a crashed ship that's actually nice. Though that's probably not how it's going to work. So my thought process is that there are other planets here. Planets. However, I don't really need to visit them. That would finally have me in the same system as the Atlas interface. Let's do it. I'm not super worried about visiting every planet. There's a quintillion systems, which means there's a quintillion times 6-ish planets. Oh. That's... mildly terrifying? That is mildly terrifying. That does not look like a friendly thing. Observatory. Beacon. Why does it always pick one planet? Or moon? Like, generally... Okay, so if I was making a game and I wanted players to explore, I wouldn't put all the things I want them to go have reasons to explore on the same location. And that's a water world. So my inventory is really full, which is the only reason I'm going to the space station first. I'm not doing this to try and draw out content. I figured I would probably land in close proximity to a space station, which would give me a chance to then sell my stuff. I did not realize that the Atlas Fit interface was going to be a giant creepy monolith floating in space. That thing is terrifying. Yes, thank you. I wish I could build upgrades for my ship. I like my ship's design. So if I could upgrade it, that would be cool. Like, build inventory slots. But I suppose if you could do that, then people would build inventory slots to manage their inventory. Like, I'm not seeing a reason that shouldn't happen. We got some new creatures. I've never met you before. Enemy Slayer Ear. Oh, Enemy Slayer Ear. Cadet. It's a Viking standing. Relax, I'm an armorer, not an assassin. Perhaps you need my skills. Do you have a base? Give me terminal work and I'll build you an arsenal that will shake the heavens. You build weapons? Recoil stabilizer. Let's sell some stuff. Sell. Not the Spidonium. In fact, not any of this stuff on me. Doop doop. You're a constructor, aren't you? Construction. I already have a GEC for construction. I'm sorry. So you guys are a violent war race, the Viking. I know none of your language. The warrior's nostrils flare as I approach. It inhales deeply and barks out what could be a warning. I hurriedly mime that I am peaceful and know little of its kind or language. It takes a second to think, then suddenly grabs my multi-tool while barking again into my visor, streaking it with saliva. It's pointing at the indicator that shows which elements I carry. I do my best to keep calm. Does he want an isotope, an oxide, or a silicate? I'm going to guess that he wants an isotope. Oh, maybe I disappointed it. Interloper. Okay. If you don't mind me, I'm going to steal your money. So the the Viking are cool, but terrifying. Atlas Pass V3. I might have guessed... So the reason I guessed carbon... The reason for guessing carbon was because the Gek tended to ask for oxides, and the Korvax tend to ask for silicates. So I was trying to hedge my bets and guess that they would want whatever was left. I'm going to teleport home just to get the spodonium out of my inventory. Boop. Takes it a second because it's got to load up my home system. Oh. I've already hit an hour 40. But I want to hit the Atlas. Hi. Again. Anytime. I've got it. I've got it. I know, man. Chill, Saijun. Chill. I'm gonna call you Saijun because Saijun Adjak. Look forward to having more company. Cannot abide solitude. Oh, we should have said something sooner. So, science terminal. It's got to go on a wall. I like having you guys inside. Yeah, let's go and do that. The science terminal requires a skilled scientist for operation. You can recruit scientists in space stations within Korvax-controlled systems. Okay. What's up next, dude? I need you to make your way to a nearby abandoned building. When you reach the abandoned terminal, upload its schematics to me with a storage container. You'll have more space to store items. Oh, sweet. Why do I keep splitting things between home base and other... Like, this is... Oh, really? Fixed? Yep. So I would really encourage other players, if you got a good starting planet, I guess. But I would really encourage you, if you're considering playing this game, to build your base on your starting planet, because the starting planet is designed to be kind and nice. It's not necessarily the most interesting planet, but it's designed to kind of be non-threatening, which makes it a really nice place to come back to. And I could build my base on an extremely threatening planet or underwater or something, but why would I bother to do that? Free stuff to sell. Free thing to save. Grasslands. Giant rock pillar. I'll take this. And that. Might as well use it as long as I'm here. Okay, let's interact. Here we go. The place my builder has led me to has long since fallen into disrepair. Its panels are buried beneath the same oily, pulsating fauna that I have seen before in long abandoned buildings. The air is fetid and damp. I power up the terminal with little hope of success, but to my surprise it buzzes noisily and springs to life. My builder's intuition has served me well. Among the data preserved at the abandoned terminals are the blueprints I need to build the storage I need. I can build containers. Voltaic cells. Oh, okay, so those cannot be built just anywhere. 136, leave it alone, leave it alone, leave it alone. Don't do that. Stay on track. Okay.
Technology-recharge.
I like the little fetch quest. It's nice. Well, okay, the fetch quest isn't nice. But it's an interesting way to get me to explore the planet, find new things, which is interesting because I thought I had already explored it. So I don't know if it's like randomly making things or there's just a lot of stuff I can't normally see. Depot? Ah, I'm distracted. Must return. I did it. There's no need to build a giant generator when individual batteries will meet all of our requirements. Ask a scientist about voltaic cells. They're compact, portable, and powerful. Bring one to me, and I'll incorporate it into the weapons terminal design. We need that to get a weapons terminal. So they never complain. I know my builder would enjoy a larger team to work with. They have made it quite clear that they prefer company. When I raise the issue, my suspicions are confirmed. My builder suggests recruiting an armorer, and sets about preparing the design for a weapons terminal, but the base's generators are stretched even now, so expansion will mean finding a reliable alternative power source. Perhaps a voltaic cell would do. Come back when I have one. Yes, so I need to recruit a scientist. Off-planet space anomaly? What? We'll recharge that. Come on, leave the planet. That's right next to the space station from what I can tell. Then again, 3 seconds at jump is... Anonymous signal detected. Okay, what is it? I wanted to end the recording session, not have a reason to continue recording. Alien artifact detected. Joy. Once again, looking for a reason. Planet base detected. You mean an uninhabited base? I want to know what this is. What is that? That doesn't look like a space anomaly. That's a solid object. It freaked me out for a second. And I'm inside it now. Wasn't trying to fly inside it. I just wanted to see it. Oh boy. What is this? Hi. What is this? Friends everywhere, if only you knew where to look. Friends in all shapes, all sizes, all places. The shorter entity, a gek, has a jocular air about them. They idly wipe grease-splattered hands on their suit as they address me. Some sort of engineer, maybe. To my surprise, they speak my language. Other life forms have treated me with amused indifference, but Polo... Holy frick, I found Nada and Polo. But Polo treats me like an equal. They are curious about my travels, about what sentient species I have seen. If I have met life forms, they have not. They hope that I will share my experiences. Transmit species data, alien colonist encounters level 3, or... Polo pores over the data, muttering bitterly at beings they are already familiar with, cheering at those they are not. Finally, Polo applauds wildly and hands me a blueprint. Atlas Pass V1. Security and permissions pass granted to specific travelers from many primary galactic species. Provides access to low-level restricted areas and outpost systems. Okay. And that's Nada. Why are you guys back in my home system? Rare linguistics form. Pleasure. Nada. Divergent Korvax. Assistance offered. Route to Galactic Core. Reconnect with Atlas for guidance. Resources for journey. Yes, no. As I approach the electronic being, it springs to life. From its dark mask, scanning beams emerge to envelop me. There is an unnerving chittering sound, and then, unbelievably, it speaks in my language. It offers me a choice. It can show me how to harness black holes in order to embark upon a journey to the center of the galaxy. It can light my way to an Atlas interface so I may follow a path, or it will assist me in my own exploration. Find a shortcut to the center. The alien locates a black hole. Do I have carbon on me? I do. I have enough carbon on me to interact again. Not going there. Experiment Z4137D. 9 slots. Compare. I have 10. So while your hand pistol is tempting, I will keep my own. Oh, it also doesn't have any kind of actual aggressive thing to it. Yeah, it actually lacks a damage. Huh. So I found Nada and Polo at the very start of my game. Were they there and I just didn't see them before? Always more to do, oh yes, but not just now, friend. Go, be free, see the stars. Can trade you tech if it will help you more. The Gek mechanic nods familiarly, then offers a tired shrug. Polo is busy analyzing my most recent reports, lost in a world of data, and needs no assistance just yet. They are keen that I continue my exploration, however, and offer a range of discounted tech to further the cause. Suit tech, weapon tech, ship tech. Go further, go faster, see it all. Yes, that's what I was hoping for. No! That is not further or faster. That's a shield. I could continue to bribe him, but that's okay. Okay, so... that's Nada and Polo. Huh. place, plaque. Now I'm pretty sure I'm in a get controlled system. Unfortunately for me. I'm too close to Nada and Polo. That's really cool. I ran into Nada and Polo. Although they don't seem to be terribly anti-Atlas. I mean, after all... Oh, do I have to pay every time I make one of those? Huh. I might have to pay to make one every time. I'll take him on. Yeah, I'll kill someone as a bounty. Ouch, they hit hard. Hurts. Do I still get the money for that? I do. Even though they came in and helped at the last second, I still get the money from that. Okay. I'm curious what these drop. Gold. Now, they did locate a black hole for me.
Navigational data received.
Nice. But again, he keeps throwing more stuff at me before I'm done with the last set of stuff. Was I living on a moon? No, it's its own planet. I mean, there's nothing wrong with living on a moon. I wonder if they just show up to the same system I have my base in. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so can I hire a scientist here and now? Merchant. Farming. I don't have an agricultural terminal. And you are probably a constructor, and you require stuff to interact. So, not worthwhile. Sell.
Units received. Units received.
Okay, so I could teleport back to my planet, but I'm worried that if I teleport back to my planet, that'll set this is my teleportation location, instead of teleporting me back to the system that had the Atlas interface, which is still where I need to go because I've been there and done that now. I let go too soon. So, hopefully, despite having visited a station, which I probably should not have done, hopefully I can still warp back to the system I was in. Not the system I'm currently in. Because I need... Oh. I hope I didn't, like, screw myself over and, like, teleport away from the Atlas interface without a way to get back. Because I assumed I could just teleport back. That happened last time. Which is why I'm afraid to use this teleporter. Because I don't want to teleport back to this station. I want to teleport out back to the furthest station from me. So hopefully I can do that. I built a straight corridor. What do you want from me? No, it's taking longer and longer. I wish they'd give me, not on Polo, it'd actually give me like an engine upgrade so I could travel faster. That would have been nice. No, I've sort of been long enough. I need to not get distracted. I need to just go straight to my base. Return home. Don't look at it. Just fly. Arrived. Yeah. Can I build like a landing pad? Foundation. Containers. Beacon. Which still requires a scientist, so I don't know why he gave it to me before I had the scientist. Okay. Please let me teleport back to the other... Return to the space station from which you teleported. Oh, good. So if I had teleported, I would have screwed myself over. But I didn't, so I saved it. And I'm looking at the microphone and pointing at it like it's a webcam. And it isn't. You can't see me. That's just silly. Unfortunately, I'm now in the place to get weaponizers and not the place to get scientists. Like, my base is behind the curve compared to where I'm at. Get in. Get out. Save point. Okay. I'm going to stop this one here, and then I'm going to pick it back up again. So thank you for watching, and I will see you later.